Check me out. It's Don Toliver in the mix, aka Don Gotti, aka Donnie Womack, aka Donnie Montana. Live with OTR views. Finna spill it. Check me out.
Alright, Don Toliver, what's up, bro? What's going on, man?
What's the deal with Gucci? What's going down?
Alright, man. See, first, I want to talk about the I Got a cover. Now, on the cover, I don't know if anybody paid attention, but you got like 3 or 4 different like movie scenes on there, right?
Right.
Are those like your favorite movies, or how did that come on? Like, how did you make that?
There wasn't my favorite movies. I feel like sometimes with like New Jack City and the Mustang and O'Kane and all that and
Keisha,
yeah. I want to say those are my favorite. I want to say those are my favorite movies, but it's more or less the scenes with the scenery that did it. You know, the Keisha scene, the Mustang, because I drove a Mustang at the time, and the New Jack City, New Jack City was one of them. That was the dope era. You know, that was one of the biggest dope movies. You know what I'm saying? Of all time. And I think I'm missing. Don't tell me. I don't. Every time I forget this cover. The last one's got to be damn, what the fuck that movie is with Cameron in that motherfucker, dog? Paid in Full.
Paid in Full, yeah.
There you go. That was like, all those. Keisha, Paid in Full, the Mustang, you know what I'm saying, Kane, Billy. It was just the scenes of it, you know what I'm saying, that really was the biggest, those different scenes, you know what I'm saying?
So basically, like, those scenes stood out to you in those movies?
Yeah, those scenes stood out to me. The car scene on Paid in Full, because they was all rolling deep in that motherfucking drop top hard thing, you know, some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And Kane, Mustang, Kane, you know how they go, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keisha, you gotta have the necessities to life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So does those scenes in those movies tie into the song, or does it go with the name?
The scenes in the movie don't tie into the song. It was just like, that was my first cover I ever put out, and I just wanted to give you a visual without giving you a visual. Oh, okay. Like, giving you the era I came from, the era I felt the most, but, you know what I'm saying, it was different. It was just a different approach for a cover. Right. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to basically give you Don Toliver. If you never heard or seen him, it's a picture of me and, you know, the common things that I have. Think about.
Cool. All right, so who is Don Toliver? And tell us a little bit about you, man. Tell us the background.
Shit, Don Toliver is just a young kid, you know what I'm saying, who just had a dream and never knew how to approach it. Never knew his real name, never really knew his true identity until, you know, he went hands-on with everything. Right. And that made the Don, because he was hands-on with everything. Had trial and error, had to try, you know what I'm saying? Had to try and fail, had to triumph, had to do different things to win. You know, that's where the Don, that's where you get the Don from. And the Toliver is my last name. You know, my father was a musician, bongo. He was a musician, shout out, you know what I'm saying, the North, we stay on the North, shout out Pops. He was a musician and he did a lot of great things, but, you know, he never got to fulfill his dreams the way I was able to, you know what I'm saying, be able to fulfill mine. And I just want to keep his legacy running throughout me, because he is me in a way. Right.
Right. So do you feel like your musical talents or like influence, anything comes from that, or you created your own from scratch? Like your sound?
No, my sound was created with me just basically feeling like I know I'm from Houston and everything, but I never really looked at it as though I you know, had to do something. I always felt like, you know what I'm saying, they say about Houston one thing, they try to put us in this box, they try to put us in this bubble, And I never really knew about it. I just knew of Houston's culture. I never knew what the outside thought. So me naturally wanting to be an artist, I wanted to do something different regardless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do something different regardless.
You want to move away from the slow and the...
Nah, it wasn't really me moving. I really try to incorporate that into my music some type of way. But it was me just wanting to just individually be a star. Like I feel like the one thing that stuck with me, I feel like a lot of artists that do great things, that really are accomplished, they all have a certain technique or they all have a certain style. You know, the real established ones. They all have their own sound. You know, I felt like for me to make it easier on everything, I just come with my own sound.
Right.
Shot at it and shot at it.
Right.
Shot at it.
All right. So out of I Gotta and Diva, which one would you say would be your favorite?
Diva for sure.
Diva.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because I can tell you, you know, when I made I Gotta, it was me really just going to the studio saying, hey, I want to make a upbeat record that might be able to get played in the club. I had no idea it would even get near the club. I just wanted something to have on a memory card for me to say, yo, if I pop this in somebody's memory card, they play this shit, this shit fuck around and bang. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was with I Gotta, but you know, that was just how I felt about it. You know, something that I wanted to accomplish, and I kind of just made the song. But Diva was something that I felt. Diva was actually made off of a conversation with me and a close friend of mine named Van Joe. Shout out my boy Joe. You know what I'm saying? We had a conversation about the music I was making at one point in time. And he said, you know what I'm saying? Yo, do that singing shit, bro. Do that shit, nigga. You hard. You can rap, nigga.
Right.
Sing, nigga. Do that shit. So shit, I felt like right after we had that conversation, I went to the studio. I wrote the song in my car. Actually, had the music playing in the car and everything. I wrote it in my car. And I took it to Bear Studios. Recorded it with Jason. Shout out to Wizard. Recorded it with Jason, and I felt it, bro. Like, it was just how I was feeling. You know what I'm saying? Women give you a feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know you got one, and sometimes you don't got one, but you know they a diva, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Diva is that one.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and it stuck with me, bro. When I did, as soon as I came up with the melody in my car, I knew it, bro. Like, I felt like I knew for a fact that song was going to be like, that song is definitely it stuck to me like a Teddy Pendergrass song.
Yeah.
Like, that's how that song stuck to me. Like a Marvin Gaye or something, like a real classic, bro.
Right, and so you was basically fearless as far as into the singing. Like, that didn't really bother you. It's like trying to...
I definitely fearless. I've been singing all my life, bro. I just didn't know how to approach it with the rap culture until I grew and, you know, seeing other people do it.
Right. So, moving on, man, to fast forwarding to when I met you from the scene at Zoe Dollars when we went to, you know, do the meet and greet, and after that, seemed like after that, you kind of flew from that, and we had that conversation. What would you say, like, changed after that?
After that, Zoe Dollars. First, I got to meet Zoe Dollars.
Right.
Shout out to Zoe Dollars. That was cool. You know, it was more personal than I probably really ever just got with artists of that nature. You know, just personally, just as close as we were. You know, to him and shit, and how cool he was. It was a great experience. That part, and another part was just all the great people in the room. So I seen a lot of people just, you know, together, you know what I'm saying, DJs, promoters, radio station hosts, you know what I'm saying, business savvy people there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Epic Records. Shout out Epic Records.
Right.
Butch Hatfield was there. If I'm not.
Right.
Shout out Butch.
Butch
Shout
was
out
there.
Yeti.
Right.
Epic Records. Shout out the boys out. They were there. That was the first like kind of industry meeting I ever been to.
Right. All the labels that was reaching out to you, you know, being able to sit down with Atlantic, what made you want to basically choose them or sign to a label anyway?
Okay. Basically, I guess my final decision on getting with Atlantic was I was stoked to know that you know, Atlantic was not too, you know, fond of what's going on down here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They usually reach in other areas, but not too fond that Atlantic reaches out. You know what I'm saying? Out here, and really the impactful people, you know, in that camp reached out, and it was just the vibe, you know what I'm saying, that they gave me when I encountered with them, and things that I read about in their roster. You gotta look at all the people that's incorporated with Atlantic right now, you know, and their record, their track record right now, you know, stood out to me.
Right.
And they were definitely proactive with trying to get me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was a big thing.
Yeah.
So,
That was big. Yeah, that was a big thing, bro. It was a good thing. Congratulations again on that.
thank you so much.
So, fast forward, we go to LA, man. You got to meet a lot of good people.
Shout out Travis Mills, bro. Shout out Travis Scott, bro. It was crazy, bro. Just to, like, with the craziest thing about it too, when I meet these people, I'm like in the studio, like I'm meeting these people, but I fuck with them and go like right back to the studio, or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight plugging in, like doing all day type shit.
Yeah.
Plugged in, bro. And I'm linking up with artists, and you know what I'm saying, catching a vibe on how they do things and shit.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right. So you was able to see as far as like how they work in the studio and
Yeah.
the certain things they do.
Yeah.
That's fire. So you got an album coming.
Yeah.
Correct. Have you came up with a name?
Okay. This is for the record. You might be the first official person to be able to come with this, but I want to say I'm rocking with Donnie Womack.
Donnie Womack. The album is gonna be called Donnie Womack.
The album might be Donnie Womack, but I might 2 months from now I might turn it to this other guy,
Right.
and it might be that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, we waiting on it, man. And we're waiting on all of that because you got a lot of music coming. What is the last song? That's what I meant to ask you too. What is the last song that you just previewed for the video? What is that one called?
That song is called Checks.
Checks. And you haven't dropped it yet, or you?
I haven't dropped it yet. We are working on getting this video up and out.
Okay.
Up and out. So be on the lookout. That is coming very, 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 very soon. Checks.
Okay.
A little sneak tip: if you come out to the Ciroc Studios on Thursday, you'll be able to hear the whole song because I'm performing. So that's a plus.
Thanks. All right, man. Shit. Well, it's Don Toliver.
Yo, check me out. Instagram, the Don Toliver. Twitter, Don Toliver, the Don Toliver. You can get all my music on iTunes. Make something. Diva, I Gotta. Checks is coming soon to iTunes as well. Tape is coming very soon as well, and you'll have a whole lot to play with after that. But it's lit. Shout out OTR Views. This shit is fucking lit. We out.
We're out.